Only one that's got to be nervous for the record is me. So let's get our feet hip distance, toes, arches, ankles all in line. Give yourself a little rock, roll, side to side, finding that balance and that stability. And let's just take our arms up, big inhale, and then a little side bend. Does not matter which direction, because guess what? We'll find the balance. Take a nice deep breath in again, and over to the other side. Oh, happy, happy days. Woo! Take a deep breath in, reach up, and then we're just gonna fold over our legs. Let the knees be soft here. Put that bend in and let the hands go somewhere. So that's the ground, elbows, behind the legs. Let's take a deep breath through our nose, guys. Please hear that breath as you exhale through the mouth loudly and proudly. You get to let go. And then we're going to ground through those legs. Inhale, rise all the way up. Again, find that bend over, right or left. Doesn't matter, because we will find the balance. Woo, we got a strong crew in the house. I'm excited and very grateful. Another big breath, big reach, and again, we're just gonna fold the legs, let the knees be soft, lift those hip bones, sit bones a little higher, drop that head a little bit lower, and again, a deep breath in through the nose, open your mouth, you get to let go. Last time, reach up, side bend, reach up, side bend. Get so long here. So feel your feet pressing down on the floor. Turn your legs on. The kneecaps lift. The quads engage. The tailbone drops. The side body stretches. I'm sweating here. Take a big breath. And then last time we fold, 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 fold. Starting to find a bend into the knees. Sink the hips down. Going right into a little squat. And then driving it into a knee lift. So now I'm just going to go back down into my squat, all the way into those heels, toes are light, and then that little knee lift, alternating right to left. Guys, let's hit it. Squat, knee, squat, knee. Keeping that foot flexed. And if you need a little bit more stability, go a little bit wider in the stance. Looking good, kids. Now maybe we take those hands high, and then as the knee comes up, we drop them low. Got it. Almost there. Hips back, knees high. 2 more right, 2 more left. Strong's in the house, y'all. Woo! Beautiful. Come down into your chair. Hold it. Hug those knees in, right? Everything's in. Drop those hips low. Shoulders light. Rock onto the toes. Just to roll back onto the heels. Hold here. 3, 2, inhale up, exhale, fold, halfway lift, inhale, exhale, bend back into that chair, find it, now that left knee comes up, chair, right, chair, left, squat, knee, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, balance, balance, balance. And 1, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Last time, find that chair. Hold. Hold. Little pulse if you can. Small movement. Small movement. You can feel it though, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, round up. We're gonna pop the right toes up, the right heel down. I want you to think about hinging over that right leg. Keeping a lot of length in the back of the leg as well as the back. And then exhale, just soften. Being kind to yourself, bring yourself into this space. That right toe is gonna come down to the ground again. Bend your knees, rappel all the way up. Then let the left toe up, left heel down. And again, we're just gonna fold over that strong leg with gratitude. It's the best attitude. Let your head hang, don't gotta look at me here. 1 more breath in and out, then we'll drop the toes, rise up, inhale. So from here, just find like a nice hips width stance. I just want us to work into our shoulders a little bit before we hit our first plank, down dog, side plank series. So again, just kind of rolling them up and down and back, opening up a couple swings. And then just a little like gentle twist, rocking it out. See if you can keep the hips square and just let that vertebrae be in that upper back shoulder blades. Then take your right arm, big circle, left arm, big circle, keep the bend. Might have some snaps, some crackles, some pops, bring them in together. Woo! Open your chest, bring those elbows together. I got a little bend in my knees. Open the chest, bring those elbows together. Next time you open up, just notice right to left shoulder drop down. Nice and equal. Feel the power of your core as you hug those elbows, palms in. Last time, inhale, open. Exhale, let it go. We're gonna hit our mat and we're gonna come right into our first down dog, guys. Great work. We'll kind of just be flowing today into our sets. If you need a break, take a break. If you need a rest, if you need a push up, go for it, okay? So from here, feet are hip distance. You got your index and your thumb pushing that mat away. And same thing with the shoulder blades, guys. It's so easy to rock them into the ears. I need you to push them back. And let's just kind of bend right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. Let go of the screen. Be in your body. Traveling again left to right. Right knee bends, left knee bends. Feeling your strong arms holding you up. And now we're going to take it strong, straight legs. Heels may never touch the ground. That's not what it's about. And both knees are going to bend. You're going to hold. You're going to hover. And then send those hips back high. Heels might tap down. Again, knees bend 2 at a time. Equal, equal. And then we rise back up. Heels might tap down. Let's stay here, guys. Knee, exhale. Inhale, heels back. Yes, Moon-san. Yes, Deidre. Come on. Knees down, hover. Strong arms engaged. You got it, Anna. 3 more. 2 more. Come into the bend of the knees. Yay. And we're going to walk our hands back. Double yay, right? We got our shoulders, our elbows, our wrists. I really want you to notice behind the heart, it's wide and spread out. And we're just hovering in our beast mode. Holding for 5. Holding for 4. No big deal, right? Knees a little higher. Hips a little further back. Heart a little longer. 2. Left hand forward. Right hand forward. Hold. And then bring those hips high. Extend the knees. Woo! How'd that feel? How'd that feel? Bring your knees on down. Did a couple cat cows. We drop the belly. We lift the heart, the gaze. Exhale, chin to chest. 2 more. My biggest intention around today's class is just waking us up in a joyful way, right? Like we're alive still. We're needed still. And there's still goodness here, okay? So come into your tabletop for just a moment. Right foot's going to go back. Inhale here. Really lift up through the belly. Left arm's going to go long. Balance, balance, balance. Long and strong. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it underneath. Connect. Inhale. Send it back. Right here, guys. Belly button, heart, throat, eyes are all in that same line. Think about reaching your heart a little higher. 2 more, 2 more. Last one, drop the left hand, bring that knee into the chest, the chin, and then step that right foot forward. I'm gonna lift up that left heel, and I'm gonna rise right up into my lunge. Knee down, knee up. Let those hands follow if it feels right, otherwise we'll just keep them at our hips or our heart. So again, they go up, they come down, whichever works. Tracking toes and knees here. I love it, Deidre. Woo! Feel that right hip coming back gently and that left hip reaching forward. We're going to come right into our static hold. Turning them on, turning them on, turning the core on. Lift that belly off those legs. Hold. Can we get that knee in line with the hip? Can we stay in it, guys? Can we get that heel on top of those toes, back leg? 3, 2, hands come down, step right back, down dog, stay here. Let's start to bend into those knees again, hover, and extend. Index thumb, I really need you to push it into your mat and turn those arms on. Woo! Staying with me, right? Staying with you, right? Almost there, 2 more. Left side's coming up. But first, let's get that beast mode, y'all. So we're bring those knees back down, and again, right hand steps back, left hand steps back. Just widen the back, hold the hover. This is enough, or we can start to play with a little lift and a little lower, one knee at a time. Only thing moving is that knee coming up and that knee coming down. You can hear it in my breath. It's a little extra. You might even see the sweat dropping. It's happening. We got 10 seconds. Now it's already 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Balance it out. Right hand, left hand, hips high. Woo! Bend the knees. Send that left, or no, we'll come into our tabletop. I'm so sorry. Tabletop first. Drop belly, lift heart. Chin to chest. I was going to skip the stretch. We can't skip the stretch. Coming back into tabletop. Again, find your balance. And then left foot back. Right foot forward, or right hand forward. Take a breath in here. Find it, feel it. We find balance by being in balance, right? So we have to be out of balance to find what balance feels like. So don't judge that. And then get ready. Deep breath in. Exhale, connect. Woo! So strong, guys. Beautiful, Anna. Beautiful, you family. You got it, Diana. Use your breath. Use your willpower. 2 more. You got it, Abigail. We're going to bring that right hand down. Again, that left knee comes into chest, chin. We step it forward. We get that traction of toes, arches, knees. We lift that back leg up. Start to lift yourself up. Here we go. Back knee down. Back knee up. Back knee down. Back knee up. Hands, whatever feels right. A little bit of movement in the shoulder blades just opens and increases that mobility. Hands high just adds in a little bit more leverage, a little bit more work against gravity. It's whatever you need, okay? We got 2 more. We got static, hold, yay! So let's find it. Find the lunge. Back leg reaching behind. Heel on top of the toes. Trying to get that knee in line with hips. We hold solid, strong. 5, 4. You can dance, but keep the hips in place. 3 is a nice distraction. 2. Hands come down. Down dog. Are you ready to bring those knees down? Woo! Cross those legs. Take those legs out in front of you. Open them up just a little bit, whatever feels right. Think about kind of finding that stretch on the inside of those legs, and then walk those hands forward. 5 slow breaths. We can think of the energy of the legs moving outward, and the energy of that soft belly moving inward. About 1/3 done. Bring those legs in, shake them out however you need. We're going to get those hips towards those heels, lower on down to your backside. Bring your knees into your chest for just a little rock and a roll here. And then we'll bring those heels on down, setting up for our bridge position. 3rd finger able to brush the backside of the heel. Shoulders drop down. There's space between the neck, guys. I don't ever want that to be collapsed, so just kind of feel that. And then we're going to lift the hips high. We're going to hold for 5, and then I'll lower us down 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands where you need them. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift the hips high. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower for 1. Back up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower on down. Keep that trend, okay? We go down, we lift right back up. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Can that right heel lift off the ground? The toes stay, just the right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down 1 vertebrae. Keep that right heel up. Come on, back at it. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more time with the right heel up. Drop down, lift up. 5, 4. You guys are so strong. I love y'all. Come on, we got this. 3, 2, hips high, bring it down. Keep that right heel up, lift up the left, and then drop the right. Hold high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 more on this side. Yes, you can. Keep that left heel high, toes stay connected. Lift those hips up. 5, shoulders rest. 4, equal. 3, yes, you can. 2, lower down, but not the left heel. Last time. Up, up. 3, you got it, D. Drop. 2, keep that left heel up, drop down, lift both heels up, 1 round. 5, both heels up. 4, both heels up. 3, we're gonna make it, kids. 2, higher in the hips, higher in the hips. 1, and down, knees to chest. Woo! Woo! Take your right leg, bring it right to that bottom right corner. Left leg down to the bottom left corner. Open up those arms like a star. So now my right arm comes up to the top right, left to the top left. Let everything drop down. Right hand, left toes. We're going to inhale, ooh, connect, and drop it back down. Other side. Crisscross, star, abs. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Shoulders don't have to come off the mat. However, if we bring them off the mat, it's going to add in, again, a little bit more leverage. Trust your arms where they go. And think about lifting beyond that belly. Almost there. 20 seconds. Come on. Star, crisscross. Hit it. Core, core, core. Breathe it out. Exhale as you lift. 10. Woo! Sound effects, always encourage. Whatever one you're on, just hold it at the top. Hold it at the top, and then meet me. Where's Paulton? Higher, higher, highest, beyond the toes, beyond the toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side, don't lose it. Lift it back up, go. Other side, beyond the toes. Hold it. 6, 5, yes, Deidre. 4, higher, lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, full body stretch. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. You're just going to sit up however you can, just kind of coming onto that seated position. Fingertips are going to face the toes, the hips. See, we can do a lot with just our body weight. It's pretty incredible. We're going to sit up into like a little, I don't know, in between. I don't really know what we call this. But I want you to think about tucking the hips below you and then lifting them back up. More of a dynamic bridge on our hands. And sometimes that little tuck will be like this. That's enough. And then we lift it back up. Some of us are going to be able to bring it back as we extend those legs. Maybe you lift and float, and then you bring it up. So just this to this. This, shoulders get a nice stretch, chest gets a nice stretch, core gets a nice crunch. Maybe you get the hips behind the hands. Maybe you float the toes. 2 more. As you open back into that big bridge, walk the legs long, reverse plank. Hips stay high, chest stays wide. Shoulder bones going down, elbows going forward. 3, 2, hips a little higher, kids. Drop them down, drop them down, drop them down. Bring your right heel in, left leg long, take a nice deep breath. Let the stretch come from those hips towards those heels. 5 slow, deep breaths. Water bottles close by if you need them. You're working hard. Very proud of you guys. We're almost halfway done. It's crazy. You're like, probably crazy for you, Keri, not crazy for us. Hands on the inside of the legs. You could walk those fingertips just a little bit further. You might feel that stretch a little deeper on the inside of the leg. You might not. You guys were warm here, so I really want to attempt this. If you have a wall, you can always come up to standing. But try to tuck that right heel behind that right hip, getting that knee down on the ground. This is sensational since it is one of our biggest muscle groups, our quadriceps. But it's such an important muscle that we need to stretch. So this right here is sensational, but you can always walk it back. And again, the option to come up to standing, some support here, and you drop that heel, the knee down, and lift that heel up. But wherever you're at, 5 breaths, slow, deep. Staying with the sensation, okay? Doesn't have to be painful sensation though, but sensational. Let shoulders be soft, the jaw and the neck. And I just want us to stay here 2 more breaths. Knowing that everything affects everything. So when these are tight, hips are tight, low back's tight, shoulders tight, neck tight, everything's tight. So shake those loose, and then let's find that other side. Again, we tuck in the knee or the heel. We make sure the knee is down. This is enough, or you start to find that range for you. Notice if your left hip's hopping up, if you can guide it down. This side for me is way more sensational, so if I'm making faces, I'm sorry. But I'm breathing with you. 3 more deep breaths. Recharge, refuel as you bring yourself up. Remember why we made it to our mat today. We're worth it. We're worth it. We're going to cross the legs. We're going to go right into our first plank. Down dog is always there for us, though, guys. If you're like, you know what, Keri, I'm not feeling the plank today, lift the hips higher. Or maybe you're feeling the plank and you need to bring those knees down today for a little bit of extra support. Work's still happening. Effort's still here. But either way, we're going to find that in between. Index thumb again. I know I say it a lot, guys, but it's so important. Sets us up for sustainability. We want this to be an everlasting practice, right? Whoo! Y'all killing it! Killing it! Let's leave the left hand down, roll open, side plank, right arm up. That left knee can always come down, no big deal. You could always bring that top leg a little higher, make a star again. So many stars today. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's bring that right hand down. Open up, other side. I don't like having my back to you guys, so I'm just gonna change directions on my mat. So again, if you wanna just maybe play with lifting that outer leg, or even giving yourself permission to bring that knee down. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. And right back into your plank, holding strong. Yes, you can. 10, 9, 8, 7. Thank you very much. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your knees down. Sit up on your heels. Just take a moment. You might roll those shoulders out. Might go right back to those twists we started with, and kind of just trust your body here. We're about to hit some chest press and some push-ups on those triceps. So we're going to alternate from that big wide stance into more of that narrow, those elbows back. Same things though, guys. Knees can always come down without judgment, okay? Let's start with those hands wide. Put them out in front of you. Index thumb. Open up. So I want that index to be pointing up high. And then take that down to your mat, nice and wide, and then step out. Chest press, push up. 3, 2, elbows go wide, body hovers, and then we lift back up. Count yours out. How many can you get in that 20 seconds? 20 seconds, count yours. Yes, beautiful, Deidre. That exhale is gonna lift you back up, kids. 10 in, 10 to go, count yours. I love it, June.
What?
3, 2, bring your knees down, nice and wide, toes to touch, child's pose. And know your number, okay? Know your number because I'm going to bring that back in a moment. Not yet, but it'll come back. Woo! So we're in this nice wide child's pose. Arms are out long. Curl your right toe under and keep that right knee on the floor because we're going to come forward and we're going to bring that left knee into the tricep, the shoulder, and then we're going to sink back, right sides turn. So whichever leg's on the ground, keep the toes for now and just bring that knee into the side. Ooh, right, that little squeeze, that little crunch. Long on the inhale, strong on the exhale. And maybe we start to play with lifting the knees up. Right, getting that knee as high into the elbow, the shoulder. We're almost there. We're almost there. 3. Find your balance. 2. Find your balance. 1. Knees come back down to the ground. Just kind of sit onto those heels if that feels comfortable, or find something that does. Shake out those shoulders. We got this. So same thing, I'm going to have you open up your hands. And again, that index is shooting up to the sky. There's a little turn up. And this time I want you to keep those elbows close to the side body, right? Bring it in without even being in it. And feel that. Triceps, triceps, triceps. And then we extend out. Tap it down. Step it back. 20 seconds. If we get 2 in, that's more than enough. Okay, triceps lower and high. 20-second hold. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, guys. Remembering the extension of the spine, we always want it long. That's from the crown all the way down to the heels. 10, 10, your number. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Again, that child's pose. Knees are nice and wide if that feels good. Upper body might be needing a little break, so you can put that little elbow in the bends, or even take those fingertips behind the knees or heels. Anatomy. And again, just that deep, deep, deep breath. So again, arms are long. We're gonna go back into those beautiful child's pose oblique crunches. They're just, you get so deep in them, right? So again, we'll curl those toes on under. We'll lift those hips on the heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with the right and send it back. If you want to start with those knees up because you know you can now, go for it. Otherwise, we'll ease into it. Knee high and close. And we exhaust that exhale. I'm finishing out here on my knees. So if you're ready, start to lift those knees on up. Proud of you, son. Proud of this crew. Can't stop, won't stop, baby. Come on. Come on. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Woo! Cross those legs, ankles, bring them out in front of you. Shake them out. Do what you got to do. Soles of the feet are going to touch here. Closer those heels are to the pelvis, a little bit more intense. So again, navigate that on your own as you open them up. We'll take a nice deep breath in, lengthening, filling, and then exhale, belly soft, gaze soft, and just kind of fold into that butterfly. How we doing out there, kids? Thumbs up if it's appropriate. Thumbs down if it's appropriate. I'll take it. Woo! 3 more deep breaths. Can you feel your low back receiving the inhale? Just like a balloon, we get to inflate and create space. When the space is in there, that's when we feel the crunch. That's when we feel, not so good, right? We can give that to ourselves. Woo! Bring those knees in. Legs long, hips to heels. And again, we just lower on down. Nice 90-degree bend in the arms as you rest them, but don't get too attached to the number. I'm just opening them up, letting them lay down. Woo! Take a moment, kind of feel your tailbone, right? When you tuck it down, it lifts the low back up. And as you tuck it up, it brings that low back down. I want just a slight tuck up so that low back feels secure down on that mat. And then you're going to bring the knees in and lift those legs up nice and long. Woo! You might rock side to side till you really feel that. So you guys, don't let that low back lose contact with the ground. If that happens, bring those heels back up, okay? So what's going to happen? Exhale, we lower the heels, keeping low back down. And then we bring them back up. So that range of motion might be different than what it was. Who cares? Because look at what it is. Look where you are today and know that it's more than enough. Your will, your mindset, your love for yourself, it's beautiful, guys. It keeps us going, okay? It keeps us going in every way we can. Stay strong. About 15 more seconds, maybe playing, seeing if the heels can go just 1 millimeter closer. Hugging those heels and knees together. Keep the legs connected. Woo! One more. Get low, get low, get low. Bring them up. Bend the knees. Let the heels come down to the floor. Let the feet come down to the floor. We're going to lift ourselves up. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh! Kind of finding that V sit here. If you had weights or something you want to hold, feel free to grab it. But I'm telling you, this right here is more than enough. We lift up through the chest. We soften into that belly. We find that space where it's like, oh yeah, core's here, core's here. And I'm just going to have us go side to side. Side to side. Beautiful, kids. You're needing a little bit more. I want you to take those shoulders closer to the mat. Needing a little less. Take those shoulders closer to the legs. 20 more seconds. Yes, you can. Maybe even travel back and forward, right? That's kind of fun. Side to side, back and forward. Isn't that life? Woo! I'm with you. 10. I'm with you. 5. I'm with you. 4, 3, 2. Woo! Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, lower back down. Full body stretch. Knees come in. Give them a little rock side to side. We're not cooling down yet though, okay? So don't get that mindset yet. Open those arms back up into the 90-degree bend. Again, that slight tilt of the tailbone gets that low back down. Ooh, that core gets to be active and engaged. We're going to lift those legs up yet again. But this time, we're going to lift up the hips up, lower down, and then lower. So there's just a little reverse crunch at the top. My hips come up. Ooh, lower down, lower. Still keeping the low back on the mat with the legs. Here we go, 25. Beautiful. Think about both heels tapping the ceiling. Bam! I'm getting some water, guys. You got it. Awesome, Diana. You got it, Anna. 10-10, y'all. Come on. Almost there. Woo! Keep those legs at the top. Keep those legs at the top. Keep that low back on the ground. Hands come to that T. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. T. Left hand to the outside of the right foot. T. Here we go. Up. Up. You want to reverse or just let go of the T and just hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Go. 10, 9, 8. Core lifts, core lifts. 7, 6. Crisscross, crisscross. 5, 4, Get it, Woo family. Come on, you got it, you got it, you got it. 3, 2. Woo! Let those legs go long. Let those arms reach ahead. Again, if we can keep the heels down, hips down, let that center lift you all the way up. Last time, crisscross. So again, wherever our shoulders are is going to determine how intense this is. Find where you're at today. Hands hug in, get into that lower pocket. This time I'm going to do a double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, y'all. We can. Breathe in, feel in, staying with. Criss, cross, double tap. Criss, cross, double tap. You are strong. You are incredible. You are resilient. You are able. 2 more double taps. 2 more double taps. 1 more double tap. 1 more double tap. Lift up. Inhale. And then again, lower down. Slow, slow, slow. Exhale. Oh, let the legs go long. Beautiful work. Again, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Don't go anywhere yet. Knees are just one knee. Right knee's going to come into your chest. Point and flex the toes. Give your ankles some swirls, some twirls both directions. And then take this knee over to the left side of the body, the mat. Open up again, big T arms. And maybe this left hand kind of guides that right knee so we can roll over that right shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice twist in the back of the heart and shoulders. 1 more inhale and exhale. Please move at the speed of your body, not my words. So bring that right knee back into the chest. Lift the heel up to the sky. And just kind of guide the toes a little closer to the crown. It might start in the quads, just that little guidance here. You might be able to lift up into the calf muscle. Some of us might be able to get the toe and actually guide it down here. 5 breaths. Put a little bend in that right knee before letting that leg go with gratitude, and then we'll let that left knee come in. Now we're just going to hold this here. Swirl, twirl, flex, point. Appreciate who you are. Appreciate that you're not giving up, not giving in. You're worthy. We need to move our bodies, guys. The atmosphere we're in is heavy. We have to move our bodies. We got to be good to ourselves. So again, let's lift. Oh no, that left knee is going to come across the body over to the right. Nice T arms, rolling over that left shoulder, and maybe that right arm on the left knee, just a gentle guidance down to the ground. Breathe and feel. One more inhale, one more exhale. And then we'll bring that knee in. And we'll guide the heel up. And then we'll guide the toe just a little closer. Wherever that is for you. Heel up. Toe to the crown. 3, 2. Let's bend that left knee, give it a little squeeze. Have some fun here. So it's called a rock and a roll. We lift the butt up, we lift the butt down. We lift the butt up, we lift the butt down. We lift the butt up, we cross the legs, we plant the palms. Bam! Right into our down dog. Take those legs nice and wide, wider than the mat. Hands coming closer together. Feel this first with a little bend of the knees, an extension of the legs. And then we're going to keep the left hand firmly planted and let the right hand come over to that left leg. Big twist. 3, 2, 1. Right hand comes down. Stay here. Again, we're going to bend those knees. We're going to ground those heels. Right hand stays firmly planted this time. Left hand comes over to that right shin, ankle, toes. 3. Looking over that right underarm. 2. Left hand comes back down. Inhale, roll out. Nice wide plank in the toes. Hands come right underneath the chin, the gaze. Bring your right arm long. Open up side. Right arm comes down. Left arm comes long. Open up side. 2 more each time, and then we are making our way to standing. So it's a little extension forward and just an opening. An extension forward and opening. When you hit those, yours are done. You'll walk the hands to the toes. You'll let the head hang heavy. Find your elbows. Just let everything go. You rocked it, guys. You rocked it. Keep a bend in the left leg. Reach up through the right arm. Not a twist today on purpose. We got to wring out the stuff not serving us. Make room again for that joy, that piece of like, okay, I can get through this. Hands come down, right knee stays bent, left leg long, left arm high. Again, just kind of bring it down, roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time, take your time. Shoulders, getting that release again up to the ears, behind and down. Hands, whatever feels good. Let's get our triceps before we close out, guys. Nice equal stance, elbow close to the crown, hand behind the back, little pat on the back as well. I showed up. I matter. I'm needed. That's what I want you to be telling yourself. Take another breath. Inhale, reach up. Other side. Cannot say thank you enough. This is like the best part of my day, knowing that we get to share space together and still move and sweat and be. So just know I'm open to feedback. We're still taking it as it comes. So like scheduling, I love hearing from you and knowing the days and the times and the classes, because that makes it so much easier for me. We'll make it happen. You know that. We'll make it happen. So again, guys, I love you. I love you. Please drink lots of water. This will be available starting tomorrow on our on-demand. So if you want to try it again, go for it. Otherwise, just keep taking care of yourselves and keep taking care of each other. You take care of me. Everybody okay?
Thanks, Keri.
Beautiful work.
Oh, okay.